So today we're going to be talking about Chennedy Carter, who has been let go from this.
Unexpected movements, daring signings, and stunning exchanges. The league's future is being rewritten with the 2025 WNBA free agency. All eyes are now on the 2025 draft season as a result of these celebrity-studded moves, igniting discussions about who will succeed and who will regret their selections. Before we go with ID, let's dissect everything. I would want to ask you a tiny favor. Please take a moment to like this video if you enjoy this NBA content. Additionally, subscribe to the channel.
Especially kind of adding on to that, I think the Chicago crowd really received you well at many times during the season. They just love to see you grow in your game and stuff like that. How good of a feeling is that to step out on the court and everybody's just going nuts for you?
One well-known name on the list of free agents is Chennedy Carter. She has shown signs of her potential this offseason. Last season, she was the league's top shooting guard, scoring 17.5 points, 3.1 assists, and 1.1 steals while shooting 48.7% from the field. She should be considered for Ward's Most Improved Player award. The question now is whether Carter will continue to build on that momentum with the Sky, or if a new team will place a wager on her rising star. The Sky front office entered a crucial offseason with a deep free agent. It's uncertain if she will continue to develop with the Chicago Sky or start a new chapter in her career somewhere after being selected in 2 significant drafts.
Hold on. One last thing we got to announce really fast. We got an all-star in the building.
There is a chance that the Sky will try to move on from Carter, but with important roster decisions coming up, they must carefully balance their commitment to young talent with the need for strategic additions in free agency and the draft. Obviously, they would need to protect 5 players: Cardoso-Ree, Carter Williams, and Onan WTH. If the draft occurs after free agency opens, the 6th protected slot could be used for Snee. If it occurs earlier, the Sky would probably protect guard Rachel Banham, a vital 3-point shooter off the bench.
Main goal to come back to Chicago next year?
My main goal is always just to be somewhere I'm wanted. I love being here. I enjoyed the season. It was fun. It was special. I think that if Chicago wants me back, then I'm interested in coming back. I think that's just, yeah.
Thanks.
While Carter did not fully commit to returning to Chicago next season during her media exit interview.
Carter made it clear that she is targeting the Sky as she enters restricted free agency. The Sky has the right to match any offer Carter receives in free agency, and given her impact, it's hard to imagine they wouldn't do so. Will the Sky resign Chennedy Carter? The Chicago Sky made the move to send qualifying offers to Nicole Milik, Michaela Onyen W, and Dana Evans. The team hasn't made an offer to Carter yet, though it was unexpected. Losing Carter, whether through free agency or a trade, would be a devastating blow to the Sky, but Monday's decision suggests that the team may be open to moving on. Chennedy, since the Sky signed Vandersloot as their point guard for the upcoming season, Carter is still an unrestricted free agent and will probably be searching for a new team. The reasons why Carter was left off every roster are not implausible. Everyone believed Carter had learned her lessons after her 2 WNBA team expulsions until she played aggressively against Caitlin Clark. In contrast to other players who would apologize, Carter claimed that after making a basket late in the 3rd quarter of Indiana's victory, she committed a foul and was just retaliating. While the hot rookie waited for an inbounds pass, Carter pushed Clark down. Before smashing her shoulder into Clark and sending her to the ground, Carter seemed to utter something. Carter scored 19 points to lead Chicago. Off the bench refused to discuss the altercation.
It seemed like she turned to you a little bit.
Yeah.
After
I ain't answering no Caitlin Clark questions.
did she say anything to you?
I don't know what she said.
Even Chicago Sky head coach Teresa Weatherspoon publicly criticized the play, insisting it was not appropriate.
What'd you say to her?
I didn't say anything.
That's enough.
We're good.
She's good.
But Carter insisted there was no line.
Teresa Weatherspoon, the head coach of the Chicago Sky, openly denounced the play, stating that it was inappropriate.
Well, if that's how you felt, you should have said that last night.
Right.
Remember, 3 people to tell you the truth. Drunk kids and angry people. She couldn't hold it anymore.
It happened to me. We were playing the Atlanta Falcons. The ball wasn't even coming to me, but they were setting the tone. Safety came down, man smacked the hell out of me just to set the tone for the game.
All I'm saying, what she tweeted, she could have said that in the media session.
Yeah.
If you're going to stand on business, stand on that. You got your dog, you got your girls, you ride for them girls, say that. Why do you wait till you get on social media? You see how that courage is, Ocho? See when you behind that screen as opposed to having to face the music. Ocho.
Yeah.
For 1,000.
Yes, sir.
In the next game the Sky play, what is the first 2 questions do you think they asked Chennedy Carter?
About the hip check.
Do you feel that the only thing that Caitlin Clark brings to the WNBA is 3-point shooting?
Carter maintained that there was no cue.
Offensive rebound, Savale, and she's pretty tied up by Carter. Carter showing some spunk.
Carter even asserted that the event will strengthen the bonds between opposing players and benefit the WNBA, but there are more WNBA enhancements according to the WNBA's regulations. Chelsea Carter's fall on Caitlin Clark found Sky over Angel Reese's media violation when players accrue enough falls to warrant a suspension. The league uses a point system to monitor whether to reclassify a flagrant fall or designate any foul not known as a flagrant as one upon a post-game review. Regardless of whether point levels are reached, the league also has the authority to fine or suspend any player who commits a flagrant fall at any point during the regular season, preseason, or playoffs. However, following review, the league upgraded Carter's fall against Caitlin Clark to a flagrant one. Carter will not be suspended or fined for the hit, but they will be warned for failing to maintain player discipline. Carter, who made the All-Rookie team in 2020, doesn't appear to be in the Sky. 39's long-term goals. As Chicago Tribune Sports reporter Julia Poe clarified that the club would need to revamp its defensive strategy in 2025, meaning Carter's attacking abilities won't be useful. The biggest obstacle Carter may encounter while searching for a new WNBA home is her own history of off-the-court incidents. Totally last season, Carter scored points, created shots out of nothing, and forced the Sky to pick up the pace in transition, but her style of play diverged significantly from the ideal system for the Sky. Court battles and issues with locker rooms.
This is my instant reaction, man. I'm not even bringing out the, oh snap, I got all the business in the background and stuff. But I'm not even gonna make a video or like put the camera up. I'm just like, get the phone out. Instant reaction, let's get to it. As you see, you might not have seen it because it just happened literally, and I'm recording on my phone. I didn't even set up the camera. Chennedy Carter to the LA Sparks for Erica Wheeler. Some more of the details. Oh man, I crashed to my knees first. First thing I heard, I crashed to my knees. I wanted to send a voice note to my boy Tommy and say no, but someone was calling. I took the call, walked around, hung up, and had to.
Carter was punished by the Atlanta Dream in 2021 for spending the whole second half of a game versus the Aces in the locker room. At the end of the 2024 season, player reports claimed that former Chicago Sky coach Teresa Weatherspoon did little to control Carter's temper in the team locker room last year. Annie Costabile of the Chicago Sun-Times quoted several league sources as saying that Carter declined when her then-teammate Courtney Williams, who currently plays for the Minnesota LYX, asked her to cheer for her teammates a little more from the bench after the game. Carter allegedly told Williams she wanted to fight, though the two never actually fought. The team decided to suspend Carter indefinitely. Because of Carter's behavior, which previous coach Teresa Weatherspoon failed to address, the players weren't thrilled with the environment that was established in the locker room last season. There is a lot of conjecture in the WNBA community regarding Carter's future, and some have paired her with the Golden State Valkyries. Over 98% of viewers watch the videos without subscribing, which doesn't cost anything but has a significant impact on us. Did you click the subscribe button? If so, thank you very much. Let's go back to the video. Could Chandler Carter join the Valkyries? It's going to be interesting to see how Carter's free agency plays out. The Valkyries are the new kids on the court, and they might be open to trying out a seasoned veteran who has demonstrated her shooting ability, especially since that has been heavily emphasized by the team's front office. The prospect of Carter joining the team is intriguing, but it comes with off-court concerns. To finalize, Carter will bring a dedicated fan base to whichever team she goes to, and that is something the Valkyries could benefit from in their first season. After saying these lines, the story unfolds. While she waits for her destiny in Chicago, Chennedy Carter is having a great time in the off-season and showing off her talents throughout the world.